Good morning once again. Welcome to our Disciplines and Ideas in the Social Sciences class or the DISS class. This is Mrs. Lori A. Develos, your DISS teacher. We are now on the week 3 of our quarter 1. So I hope you still remember our topic last week in which we tackled all about the major sciences, social sciences theories. For this week, we're about to discuss looking at society through social science major theories. So from this topic, you will analyze the basic concepts and principles of the major social science theories. So what are those social science theories? You have the structural functionalism, Marxism, and then the symbolic interactionism. You will be able to, letter A, apply the major social science theories and its importance in examining socio-cultural, economic, and political conditions. So each theory have these three importance. So you have the socio-cultural, the economics, and then the political conditions. So let's start. For your learning task 1, from your module, pages 45 to 46, you have there the different pictures. So learning task 1 is all about the gallery walk. So reflect on the compilation of pictures below, then be guided by the questions that follow. So when you answer the activity 1 or the learning task 1, consider these processing questions. So, ang mga picture ay makikita sa page 45 to 46 ng inyong module. Then, habang sa sumasagot or sasagot, kailangan yung i-consider itong mga tanong na to. What do the pictures speak of? Can you say something about each one? Have you seen such a situation in the society? What are your thoughts about it? So, ano ba ang ipinapahiwatig sa atin ng picture? Yun yung sa una. Then, say something about kung anong pagkakaintindi nyo or kung ano ang pumasok sa isipan nyo once you saw the picture. For number 2, ito bang mga sitwasyon na ito ay nakikita sa ating sosyedad sa kasalukuyan? How do you think you can address the issue depicted on the pictures? So, kung ikaw ang nasa posisyon, paano mo susolusyonan ang nasa picture na iyon? Then, the last one, how can you apply the different theories in the social sciences to better analyze and address each concern in the society? Explain. So, kung ikaw ay mag-a-apply ng social sciences theory, paano mo ito gagawin? Let's start with the first theory, structural functionalism. According to Herbert Spencer from 1820 to 1903, claimed that various parts must work together to keep society functioning. These parts of society were social institutions such as government, education, family, healthcare, religion, and then the economy. So, hindi pwedeng isa lang ang kikilos para makapag-function ng maayos ang isang sosyedad. So, itong mga na-mention, government, education, family, healthcare, religion, and the economy should work hand in hand. According to Emily Durkheim, from 1858 to 1917, assumed that society was composed of interdependent and interconnected parts that were put together to keep instability held collectively by shared social construct which served to regulate social life, such as laws, morals, values, religious beliefs, customs, fashions, and rituals. So, parang connected ang theory ni Durkheim doon kay Spencer, na kung saan itong mga nabanggit, ang laws, morals, values, religious beliefs, and others are interconnected with each other. So, for the first theory, sa structural functionalism, we have this what we call socio-cultural. Emily Durkheim, 1895, stated that people may make up society Yet, sociologists need to look at earlier people social realities. Social realities are the laws, the ethics, the values, strict convictions, customs, designs, ceremonies, and the entirety of the social principles that oversee public activity. So, according to him, ang sosyedad ay binubuo ng mga tao. At para matrace yung ating mga values, the norms, the traditions that we have nowadays, we have to trace back, no, doon sa ating mga kanunuan. Under structural functionalism for the economic, the functionalist perspective of economics assumes that the continued progress of the economy is important to the nation as it guarantees the circulation of goods and services. So, yon, importante ang ekonomiya sa isang bansa. No? So that, anong sinasabi dito? It guarantees the circulation of goods and services. So, para patuloy ang serbisyo na mai-provide sa mga tao. For the political, according to functionalism, the government has four main purposes: planning and directing society, meeting social needs, maintaining law and order, and managing international relations. Do you think nowadays itong apat na ito ay ginagamit pa rin? Yes, ginagamit pa rin. Kapag sinabi nating planning and directing society, being the president or kung sino man ang namamalakad sa isang sosyedad, dapat alam niya kung ano ang kanilang tinatahak. Alam niya kung paano magplano. Dapat namimit niya ang social needs ng kanyang mga nasasakupan. Merong peace and order. That's why we have this law that have to be implemented. Na kapag may nakapag-violate sa ayaw at sa gusto niya, kailangan niyang pagbayaran. And of course, managing international relations. Bilang isang bansa, kailangan din nating magkaroon ng maayos na relasyon sa ating mga karatig bansa. Next theory, Marxism. Marxism or conflict theory of Karl Marx, who considered society consists of two classes, the bourgeois or the capitalist who owns the production, and the proletariat or the working class. So according to Karl Marx, dalawa lamang ang bumubuo sa ating sosyedad. Ito yung mga namumuhunan at ang mga manggagawa. Sa ngayon ba, ito ay makikita pa rin sa ating sosyedad? Yes. Ito ay makikita pa rin. Kung ikaw ay may pera, may puhunan, may kapangyarihan, pwede kang magtayo ng anumang naisin mong negosyo. So, they are considered as the capitalist or the bourgeois. At samantalang, yung mga empleyado mo or the employees is what we call the proletariat or the working class. For the Socio-Cultural, for Griffiths, during 2015, inequalities happen in every cultural classification. Therefore, cultural standards are an advantage to people with status and power. Do you agree with this? I, for myself, agree with this statement of Griffiths. Now, sabi dito, cultural standards are an advantage to people with status and power. Oo nga naman. No? Yung mga nasa posisyon, lamang na lamang sila sa mga katulad nating mahihirap. Conflict theory explores the struggle between those in power and those who are not in power within society. Example, let's face this reality. Hindi lahat ng nakakulong ay may kasalanan. Diba? Ang iba sa kanila, biktima. Bakit? Dahil sila ay mahirap. Nagkataon na ang nakalaban nila ay mayaman, may kapangyarihan, mapera. So, yon. For the political, Wright Mills, during 1956, elaborated on some of Marx's concepts, coining the phrase power elite to describe what he saw. As the small group of powerful people controls much of society, Mills believed the power elite use government to develop social policies that allow them to keep their wealth. So, yon. Kung sinong may kapangyarihan, mas lalo nila itong napapanatili. For the symbolic interactionism, second theory, Symbolic interactionism is smaller scale level theory that focuses on the studied human interactions within a society or human communication through exchange of language, symbols, and meaning. So, from the name itself, symbolic interactionism, we communicate through our language, sometimes symbols, and of course, the meaning. For the socio-cultural, symbolic interactionism is a sociological theory that examines communication pattern, interpretation, and adjustment among individuals relative to the meaning of symbols. For the economic, one of the significant symbolic interactionism idea interrelated to work and economy is called as career. So, yon. Paano nga ba? Sabi dito, or career inheritance, dito sa symbolic interactionism, nakikita din siya sa ating sosyedad ngayon, di ba? Halimbawa, sa mga politiko, di ba? Nag-mayor ang tatay, ang anak, ang asawa. So, nandoon na. Or, halimbawa, doktor sa pamilya, doktor ang tatay, ang nanay, pati mga anak, doktor na rin. That is what I mean by career inheritance. For the political, symbolic interactionism relates to government emphasis on images, symbols, or individuals that signify authority and power. The figures that embody the power and authority. So, sa mga politiko, may tatak sila, di ba? For example, no? This is just an example. Yung mga letter, for example, sa Pasig, sa Makati, ano ba yung mga tatak nila being, no? Kanino itong letra na to? Bakit ito nakilala? So, yun. Example lamang po yun. For your learning task number 2, the organic analogy. On a sheet of paper, draw or paste a body, then decide what function each part of the body performs if it represents a society. Be guided by the diagram on pages 54 to 55 in your module. So, sabi dito, ang isang katawan ng tao ay ikukumpara mo sa isang sosyedad. Then, ililabel mo kung yung katawan na yun ay isang sosyedad, ano ang piniperform ng bawat parte ng katawan nito. Kung sosyedad ang pag-uusapan. So, that's all for our learning task number 2. That's all for our DISS Week 3. Congratulations everyone. Enjoy answering the activity and the tagubilin and the reflection.